if that is the case, that's what I just said, what you said.
I'm saying it in a sarcastic way.
Yeah, yeah. And, if that's the case, the Lord's in control. You know.
Well, but
In a way.
in a way,
In a way, yeah. Yeah.
he said, even it's said in the Bible many times. He sees and knows all, and he sees all and knows all. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's in control. It just means that he knows the outcome. But people misinterpret that to think that he can move things around like a like a puzzle. He can't do that. Once thing, there's a limit. Dad and I used to talk about this all the time. Mathematically, there's a limit to what he can do. He can't. He can't, for example, move a mountain. People think that God can just move mountains.
I thought he could.
He can't. He can. He can. But he can't do it how people think, with his finger point at the mountain and go, and the whole mountain. What he does is he understands how to make a big river flow through the middle of that mountain and make it decay and make that mountain disappear and run downstream. And it takes 1,000,000 years for it to happen. So he makes that happen. But time is how it happens.
Yeah, I've always thought that he built it in 6 days. That a God day is more like
1,000,000
a
years.
billion years or
A
something.
billion, yeah, more probably like 1,000,000-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
billions.
if a 4.3 billion year old, what's what the
Yeah.
Earth is?
Yeah, it's too. That doesn't add up. Yeah.
But it's good. Who knows? Could be a 500 million.
I read that
Really,
recently in my,
it's
Enzyme? The enzyme.
no,
Oh.
not the
Sorry.
enzyme, but it's
Book of Mormon?
the Book of Mormon, yeah. That's what I read.
about time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's all
it's
real.
something like 1,000 times different. I can't remember what it, but it's there's been a few prophets that have felt inspired to be able to say specifically what they think it is. But I am sure if let me speak it this way. Let me talk like I'm I'm investigating the church and I believe in God or in a higher power. Say it's a higher power. That's what I'm going to say. Because that's what somebody would say if they weren't sure who God was. What I'm trying to say is God has to be he's in a different. I'm gonna blow your mind if I say this. You know what a dimension is?
dimension is,
This is really.
the word, yeah, help me.
We're in a dimension here. This earth, this place, this time, right here, is like a layer of time and space. There's 11 of those that they know of. And God is in a different one. And if he is, and I'm sure he is, his time could be completely different than ours. It could be passing by completely different. Like, for example, wherever Dad is right now, he very well could have been there for 32 seconds since he died. It's been 32 seconds of his time.
You mean after he died here?
Yeah, and went into a different dimension or on God's side, wherever he is.
Yeah,
Time shifted for him, and his time, in other words,
he's different there than
very different.
We spent 5 years.
So he's been dead for us for 5 years, but Dad literally might just be tying his brand new parachutes that he just got there.
Oh,
That's how different time is.
Oh, so
That
it
different.
would have taken that long for him to get started up there?
Not for us, it seems
No,
like
I'm
long, but
talking-
for him,
Yeah,
it would only seem like seconds.
no,
Weird, huh?
yeah, I think
I believe that. I believe that fully. Because science has actually proved it. That's why one of the reasons I kind of believe it is because science is, they found out some stuff just the last couple years. It seems crazy. They built this machine in, it's called the Large Head LHC. It's called the LHC. It's this big, massive machine, and they collide atoms and neutrons with it. To make a long story short, they've been able to open up, make other dimensions with this machine. And people were raising a lot of, people were scared because we shouldn't be opening other dimensions. We're not supposed to be able to do that. That's something that somebody that understands it, like God, should be able to do. We should not be doing that. I remember somebody telling me one time, I was in, it wasn't Sunday school, it was a seminary. One of my seminary teachers said, before the second coming, mankind will get very close to understanding eternity and eternal life, and we will start to experiment with and find out things that about eternity, and when that happens, the second coming will happen, because we're not supposed to be over. That's a no-no for us. To be able to act like God,
Oh,
in other words.
oh.
And we're starting to do that now. Mankind is. Did you know you can go get it? You can go get an injection right now in your knee, and it will rebuild your knee. I mean, they have things called stem cells. And I put a shot and put it in you, and it'll rebuild your muscle. It'll make your muscles stronger. It'll give you it.
This is something
Today, right now, you have money. You can go get this done.
probably costs a lot.
People are starting to live much longer. You hear about 100-year-olds. When I was a teenager,
Oh, yeah.
I never heard about a 100-year-old. But 100-year-old was really rare.
Mhm.
And if you go back into the